My dearest Anne, do you know the story behind Forget-Me-Nots? Well, legend has it that...
Miss Anne, Miss Elizabeth Whitewood is here to see you.
I haven't seen you in a long while, Anne.
Elizabeth, it has been a very long time indeed. You look opulent.
Well, Anne, you haven't changed in the slightest bit. Although your room seems to have gone through some significant changes. But all for the better, Anne. It now better reflects the rustic charm that you've always carried in your air.
You have always been the one to flatter me so generously. Please, have a seat. Is there any particular reason as to why you have spontaneously decided to pay my now humble home a visit?
Oh, yes. Actually, Anne, I've something to confide in you. Of late, I've been introduced to the most wonderful gentleman. Unfortunately, he's not met with the financial status of my own, but no matter. I find him to be a man of culture, very well educated.
Well, I am very glad to hear that. Curiously, I have also had the pleasure of developing close relations with a man of great compassion and common sense.
I see you've finally decided there's more to life than your marriage to literature and books. Perhaps his fondness and romantic interest in you has transcended the ideals of great beauty and class.
I must confess my surprise, nay my delight, that you have found a man who is not blessed with a material fortune. Perhaps this man of culture you speak of so highly has been giving you gifts of knowledge.
Oh, dearest Anne, is it not true that what one lacks can be compensated with what another is rich in? Although the same cannot be said for such things as dearth in beauty or other materials of value.
If his love does happen to transcend aesthetic beauty, would it not actually mean that he is willing to overlook my faults and love me as an individual who carries the simple beauty of a lesser flower in the garden?
And what variety of beauty do you suggest beguiles a man in such a way that he is willing to overlook even the dullest asset of a woman?
What I lack in feminine charm, I am able to atone with my love of storytelling. He often sits and listens to my poor retelling of ancient fables with great and unadulterated enthusiasm.
Your mention of flowers reminds me. Just a few days ago he left me a quaint little posy of blue flowers on the sill of my window. He once told me the legend behind those forget-me-nots. Do you happen to know about it?
Yes, in fact I do. Oh, my friend has been the kindest to bring me a gift all the way from India. The inscriptions are beautiful, are they not?
Yes, very nice. Although I heard my father say that many coins produced in India in the years before are now defunct and void of value. Pity. To quote my father's words, there's some kind of wisdom that can only be earned through the experience of travel.
Have you read Persuasion? Within it are some very beautiful words about love. For example, when any two young people take it into their heads to marry, they are pretty sure by perseverance to carry their point, be they ever so poor, or ever so imprudent,
or ever so little likely to be necessary of each other's ultimate comfort.
How is it that with all your disdain for bookish pastimes, can be so quick to recall such a specific part of this book?
My friend is quite passionate about Miss Austen's work.